Hi dear friends, good morning to all. This is Bhausar Sonani, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, Gokul Education Society's Arts, Commerce and Science College, Jawar, District Palghar. Dear friends, in the previous part or in the previous term, we have completed all the syllabus of term first in the first year BSc of Chemistry Paper 2 and we have successfully completed all the syllabus. Dear friends, in this term, in the second term of the first year BSc, we are going to again start our online video lecture series to complete the syllabus. Dear friends, in this part of the video, I would like to introduce about the syllabus of semester 2 in the first year BSc of chemistry paper 2 because it's very important to know about the topic that we are going to cover in the coming video lectures. Dear friends, if you remember about the previous semester, then the syllabus as well as exam pattern of semester 1 and the semester 2 are exactly same. If you look at the number of courses in the semester 1 and the semester 2, definitely you will come to know about this structure, and it will be just similar like the semester first of the FY BSc in the academic year 2021. So the FY BSc consists of the two theory papers, chemistry paper 1 and the chemistry paper 2, as well as their respective practical courses. And already I told you in the previous semester there are two theory papers and the two practical courses. Each theory paper will carry 100 marks, so there are total 200 marks for the theory paper, and each practical paper will carry 50 marks, and that's why there are total 100 marks for the practical course. Now, after this pattern of the syllabus of both the papers, if we will look at the content of the chemistry paper 2 that I am going to teach you in the semester 2 for second term of the BSc, FY BSc. Just like the previous semester, dear friends, in this semester also, the chemistry paper 2 will consist of the 3 units based upon the physical chemistry, organic chemistry and inorganic chemistry. The unit number 1 of the chemistry paper 2 is based upon the physical chemistry, and the topics are entitled as ionic equilibrium. Dear friends, this is very familiar topic to you all because this topic is already included in the syllabus of your 12th examination. So what we are going to discuss in this part, in this topic, in the online video lectures that I am going to tell you. Here the vital content of this topic is types of electrolyte. So we are going to talk about the meaning of what is meant by electrolyte, what are the different types of electrolytes, and what are the examples of these electrolytes and what is their important characteristic. Again, these electrolytes are having tendency to undergo ionization or dissociation. So that extent of ionization is called as the degree of ionization, and some factors are responsible for the ionization or the dissociation of electrolytes in their aqueous solution. So not only the degree of dissociation, we are also going to talk about some factors which are responsible for the degree of dissociation of these electrolytes in their aqueous solution. Again, in case of an strong acids, strong bases, weak acids and the weak bases, they have some dissociation constant, and from this dissociation constant definitely we are getting much more important information about the dissociation process of these substances. So here we are going to talk about the dissociation constant and the ionic product of water, and with the help of ionic product of water we will able to derive the equation for the pH and pH scale. In this topic we are also going to talk about the common ion effect, mono, di and triprotic acids. What is mono, di and triprotic acids, as well as their dissociation constant. That all things that we are going to discuss in this topic. And the important part of this ionic equilibria here, the buffer. What is the buffer? Definitely, this is the mixture of the two substances. One is the either acid or the weak base, and the another one is salt. So, what is buffers and what are the different types of the buffers? How they shows the buffer action and the buffer capacity? All these things that we are going to discuss in the topic known as ionic equilibria with some numerical based upon all these topics. The second topic in the unit number 2, which is also based upon the physical chemistry, is called as molecular spectroscopy. Dear friends, this is very important topic and it will be quite new to you all, and definitely based upon the same topic there will be the topics in the second year BSc as well as third year BSc also. What is this content of this topic? It is also very important part here. So in this topic we are going to talk about the meaning of spectroscopy and the definition of molecular spectroscopy and the radiations which are responsible for the molecular spectroscopy is electromagnetic radiation, and these are grouped together into the form of electromagnetic spectrum. So dear friends, in this topic we are going to talk about the electromagnetic radiation, their characteristics and their electromagnetic spectrum. Again, we will talk about the Planck constant. What is the importance, significance of this Planck constant that we are going to talk about in the discussion on Planck equation. So definitely this electromagnetic radiation shows some interaction with the matter, and that leads to the that results into the spectroscopy or the molecular spectroscopy. And during that interaction there may be absorption, emission, scattering or the fluorescence, and these interactions are responsible for the either electronic transitions, vibrational transitions or the rotational transitions in the molecule, rotational energy transitions, energy level transitions in the molecule. So dear friends, in this topic we are going to talk about all this content in the molecular spectroscopy. And the last topic, third topic in the same unit number 1, which is also based upon the physical chemistry, is known as solid state chemistry. So in this topic we are going to talk about the different types of the solids, what is crystal lattice, crystal point and the unit cell, what are the different laws of crystallography, and these laws are simply law of constancy of interface line, law of symmetry and the law of rational index. So we will discuss about all these three laws of crystallography in order to explain the structure of various crystals of the solids. So dear friend, this is the content of the unit number 1 in the chemistry paper 2 for the second term, second semester. The unit number 2, which is based upon the inorganic chemistry, is known as chemical bonding and the reactivity of the molecule. So how this chemical bonding and the reactivity of molecule are related to one another. So in this topic we will talk about the chemical bond and the types of chemical bond and shape of the molecule. We will talk about Lewis dot structure, Sedgwick-Powell theory and valence electron pair repulsion theory for the different types of the molecule. And then we will somewhat talk about the isoelectronic principle and the isoelectronic species, and in the last part we will discuss about the applications of valence electron pair repulsion theory. So this topic will be taught you by the other teacher, but this is the content of this chemical bond and the reactivity. The second topic of the unit number 2, which is also based upon inorganic chemistry, is known as oxidation reduction chemistry. Actually in this topic we will talk about the different definitions of various definition of oxidation and the reduction, and the potential in the reduction reaction, and the what is redox reaction and the potential in the redox reaction, and how we can balance this redox reaction that we will talk about all about in this part, in this topic. Again we will discuss about the stability of redox reaction in water and various applications of redox chemistry. This is also the content based upon the from the unit number 2 based upon inorganic chemistry. Definitely we will discuss all these things in the chemistry paper 2. This is very important. The unit number 3 of the chemistry paper 2 is based upon the organic chemistry, which is simply known as a stereochemistry. Actually, stereochemistry is also studied by us in the previous term. That's why now here in this uh, term, now it is called as stereochemistry 2, because at that time it was stereochemistry 1 in the term first, in the semester first. And in the semester 2, now where we will talk about the stereochemistry of cycloalkanes and their relative stability. With the help of Weierstrass theory, we will be able to explain the relative stability of various cycloalkanes. And then we will talk about the conformation analysis of different cycloalkanes, that particularly we will talk about their relative stability. In this topic, which is known as aromatic hydrocarbons, which is the second topic of the unit number 3 in the chemistry paper 2, known as aromatic hydrocarbons. So in this topic we will talk about the definition of aromatic compound or the aromaticity based upon the Huckel's rule and Hammond's rule, and we will also talk about the different electrophilic aromatic substitution reactions shown by the aromatic compound with the help of aromatic compound like benzene, and we will also discuss the directing effect of groups which are already present on the aromatic compound. And definitely this is the content of unit number 3 based upon the organic chemistry in the chemistry paper 2. Dear friends, in the last semester already I told you, whenever you want to go through the syllabus of semester 1 and the semester 2 in FY BSc theory as well as practical course, definitely you can go through this website which is given over here. And whenever you want to prepare for the chemistry in the semester 2 or the semester 1 or semester 2 for the exam, then you should have some things in your mind. You should follow some tips, that you should take your own notes from the material that we are providing you. Read some topics from the textbook so that it will be very easy to understand particular lecture, and practice by writing derivations again and again on the rough paper. And also we are going to conduct some quizzes or the test or the class test, online class test. So I request you all to attempt all these online class tests, and we are also going to assign some assignments. So I also request you to solve all these assignments honestly and try to avoid the mistake if they any. So dear friends, this is all about the introduction of syllabus of chemistry paper 2 in the semester 2, and which consists of the 3 units. And with this introduction of the syllabus, now we will start our actual syllabus from the unit number 1 from the next part of the video. So dear friends, we will resume in the next part of the video to start our actual syllabus. So thank you very much.